all these different things that they see as normal, but the body, even though their brain is normal, the body's like, I'm helping you. I'm helping, but cortisol level's high. I've got you on high alert, bro.
I love to walk, and I'm looking forward to challenging Muswell Hill.
Oh, the Strava thing.
Huh? Muswell Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, you mean going up?
And while you're walking, you're looking at nature.
Yeah.
And maybe it could be a cortisol issue. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you've got someone in you're studying with and they're on the edge. It could be cortisol.
This is The Breakfast Show on Liberty Radio.
Hello, how are we doing, guys? This is your breakfast show. And it's all happening here today. And I'm your host, Robert. And, today's a Wellness Wednesday and we're looking at the subject of cortisol. Cortisol in the body. Is it just a byword? And with me, we have our man of sound, Brian, today, full of gusto.
Yeah.
And then we have the lady of sunshine, Deborah.
Good morning.
All right. So we're talking about cortisol today. I mean, what do you know about cortisol, Debs?
Cortisol, as we were discussing.
By the way, guys, I'm not a doctor, a health expert. Like I said, I'm a robust presenter. I produce a show, and we get experts in to expand on certain subjects, and other times I like to share things that we've looked into and share with the masses. All right?
Yeah, because I know that when you get stressed, cortisol levels rise, and that can actually result in cortisol belly. that I realized, and I was even I looked at it the other day, and it says that if your cortisol levels go up, then it can visceral fat can store in the abdomen. And I thought to myself, just imagine all these women or men, they're trying to train and they're trying to, but if the stress levels are too high, they can't lose that fat.
Yes.
It's really, and just think about the rest of the body as well. So that's one thing I realized, but I realized it's due to stress, and if you don't get enough sleep, that's even worse because your cortisol levels can go.
Wow. Yeah, exactly. So some call it stress.
Yeah.
The stress hormone. Some blame it for belly fat. Like you said, poor sleep, random cravings, and the 3 p.m. slump.
Yeah.
But is cortisol really a villain? All right, because imagine all these names that we hate. Or is it a helpful hormone that becomes a problem with modern life keeps pressing the panic button? You know what I mean? So we're going to be looking at today, but just to give you an idea. So what is cortisol? Just number one, please. So what cortisol is a hormone made by the adrenal glands, which sit on top of the kidneys, and it helps regulate glucose for energy, reduces inflammation, supports blood pressure, and helps control the sleep-wake cycle. And that's by the Cleveland Clinic, and they describe cortisol as an essential hormone that affects almost every organ and tissue. So it's not the bad guy. It actually is there for a reason, affecting everything. So first thing we're going to go into when we're looking at this is that understand that when you hear the word cortisol, don't tie it in with things that are wrong. Don't tie it in things that are wrong. It's not the enemy. And today we're going to unpack it, what cortisol actually is, as we've done, how it can help us, all right, what high stress can lead to if we don't control it and we don't keep an eye on everything. All right, so literally we're going to be going into it today. So cortisol, when I had no idea about cortisol previously some years ago, but only when I started to get involved in the health realm, then I started to realize about stress. And then when you hear stress, then you hear cortisol. And here's the interesting thing, right, is that many people are probably walking around with high cortisol levels and they don't really know. So for example, so stress can influence cravings, sleep and energy, balance, weight gain, as we said already. Fatigue has many possible causes because sometimes people are feeling tired and they don't know why, and it could be all related. Cortisol is one piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole picture. So even though you cannot out supplement a chronically chaotic high stress lifestyle, you can't take a supplement and nullify it. But one thing we're going to learn today is literally how to control it. And there's something that actually happens to people that people are not actually aware of. And I'm sorry to say this, man. Some of you might actually relate when we drop this one right now, and some of you might be it might be the answer to all your to your woes. Maybe it might be, but we're going to be. I want to play a video by Dr. Berg, and it's about the cortisol face. The cortisol face. That's right. So Dr. Berg, we love Dr. Berg, right? He's a medical doctor and he's always giving these wonderful pearls. And we spoke about the belly, we spoke about the thighs, but there's a cortisol face. And you might be looking in the mirror right now at a cortisol face. Yeah.
Look at that. I'm fascinated. Now I'm thinking, now cortisol belly, I know is like, it pouts. So a cortisol face, is it like, that's what I need to find
Let's have a look. Let's see what Dr. Berg has to say. Drop it like it's hot, doctor.
Cortisol face, where your face is round, it's coming from stress, not your diet. When your body has too much cortisol, it robs the proteins from your legs and your butt and turns it into fat around your midsection. It also puts it around the face, giving you this roundish face. One of the best antidotes to lowering cortisol is something called L-theanine. It increases alpha brainwaves to help calm you down so you can get into a really nice deep sleep and sleep through the entire night. L-theanine also increases GABA and serotonin, as well as melatonin, which is the sleep hormone. The best time to take L-theanine is about an hour before you go to sleep at night.
All right. So he's giving us their solution, but sometimes we look in the mirror and we think it's just because we ain't spent enough time on the treadmill, but it could actually be a cortisol face.
Just imagine. Yeah, I thought so. I thought to myself, it's just so weird, isn't it? Yeah, just, I mean, but then again, if cortisol belly pouts, then the face would be enlarged. I suppose it makes sense. But you don't think it would have affected your face so much. You'd think it would have affect like your legs.
Exactly.
Your organs and stuff.
All right, because the hormone, obviously, no, not the stress hormone. One of the things about it is it regulates the glucose and the energy, so it stores things away. All right, so cortisol is meant to rise and fall, but the issue is when it just stays on a high.
Yeah.
So you can imagine, those of us who live in the UK, all right, we know that it's a go kind of country, kind of city, right? And even like I've gone to Birmingham, people say, oh yeah, London is just so high, you know what I mean? And we're actually living our life maybe on a cortisol high.
Yeah.
You know, and we don't actually see it. So we're going to really go into this now. And as Dr. Berg says, it can affect your face, it can affect your sleep, and it can affect various areas of your life. And today also what we're going to do, we're also going to be having a test to see how likely.
I was wondering, I said to myself, we hadn't had tests for a long time.
We're going to do a test to see how your cortisol levels are, how likely they are to be high. All right. Yeah. Drop it like it's hot. All right. So, but I want to show you something quite interesting. I've got a picture here of some of the signs that you could actually have high cortisol. We've got the gentleman, the nice figurine of a person's body on the screen. All right, and just basically to kind of break down, let me show you. Actually, it's that one with the infographic there, the gold one. All right, and there he is, nice one. And so it shows some of the signs and symptoms that you could actually have high cortisol. Now, this is for you not to be scared or worried or anything like that, but I'm looking at some of these. All right. And this is a guide by the NHS, but we have quite a few. All right, so the first one we have is the puffy face, the moon face. All right, some of us think I need to spend more time on the treadmill. It could be just cortisol. All right, then we have a fat hump, the buffalo hump, which is on your sides. And I know that is not uncommon, especially in certain cultures, right? It's not uncommon. Then we have weight gain, which everyone knows and hates. I won't say knows and loves. Around chest and tummy with thin arms and legs. And then we have purple stretch marks or stray, which may be more visible in certain tones of skin, right? And then we have mood changes. So depression, anxiety, irritability. That could also be related to cortisol as well. And then we have thin skin that bruises easily. Thin skin that bruises easily. All right. And then last but not least, and this is the one that actually got me, if we was to replay some of the programs, is muscle weakness. Muscle weakness. Now, those of you who are listening to The Breakfast Show right now, this is where I think it got me because, for example, I can manage my weight, right? But that one about muscle weakness on the legs. And I'll share something with you guys, because yesterday I had an appointment with the doctors and I was telling them about my legs. And he said, all right, we're going to do blood makeup, blah, 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 blah. And so I said, I need you to go and check me out my cortisol levels.
Yes.
When we do the next blood test, I want you to know what because last time he was like, oh, no, you're okay. I said, no, I want to check the cortisol levels because it can affect everything. Like if you look to the side of this infographic, and we will share this infographic if you guys want in the Breakfast Show broadcast.
Yes,
okay, this would be good. You can check these off with your friends and neighbors, make sure they're okay. So potential outcomes. So high blood pressure, hypertension, increased risk of heart disease and stroke. See, that one was on my list, and that was when I was much younger that they put down. So I could have been in a stress state for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Very long time. Then we have type 2 diabetes. Body cannot properly regulate blood sugar.
Yeah.
Right? Osteoporosis, weak bones, increased fracture risk, increased infection risk, body struggles to fight off illness, so it affects your immune system. And then blood clots, increased risk or in legs, DVT or lungs. So you can see there are so many things that all kind of spin off from cortisol.
Yeah.
We manage our diet. We probably even just eating leaves, right? Or for example, we do all these different things. We cut down on the sugar, which is great. But imagine, we want to close all the doors to achieve a robust life. We want to close all the potential doors of windows to the enemy, right? That will kind of weaken us. And the thing about it is we don't control our stress. Maybe we're the person that works multiple jobs because we need to survive.
Yeah.
And because of that, we're not getting enough sleep.
Exactly.
And then we are seeing this situation and we're trying to do, we see health things on the internet or we hear from our doctor, but the thing we don't look back on is stress. My cortisol levels being on a high.
Yeah. And exercise helps with that as well, to reduce your levels, because I know like my blood pressure had been, like you spoke about blood pressure, my blood pressure has been going up. And the thing is, it's so weird because a lot of people in my family have had it. So I never really thought of myself having it. I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. I do my thing. And then when they said, oh, it's rising, I was like, I was like, I've got to do something about this.
Yeah.
They said, maybe you have lots of cortisol in your body. So what you need to do is a lot of, do exercise. That's why the Strava has been really good. So I've been doing my walking.
Beautiful.
Even though I haven't been running, I was doing a little bit of strength training yesterday with some weights. I was actually using my son's weights. He doesn't know. He doesn't watch the shows. All right.
Okay.
So it's fine. But yeah, I was doing some strength training, and that's good, to ward off osteoporosis and things like that. But exercise helps to reduce cortisol.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Excellent. So you know what I mean? So we have these different types of things. All right. So let's look at the whole approach, right? Let's see everything that we can do. We got some comments there in the live chat. Koffo.
Koffo's from Catford.
Oh, nice.
Yes,
nice having you with us,
Thank you so
Koffo.
much. And he says, is that why I have a double chin? It worries me a lot.
Could be, you never know. So these are the things to consider, right? These are the things, like if you're going to go to your next GP appointment, and maybe you say you're ticking all the boxes, you're doing everything right. Okay, maybe there's say, for example, from what my experience, there's a high blood pressure issue, but your sodium levels are perfect. Cholesterol's perfect. Vitamin D's excellent. It literally could be stress. It could be stress. So I think one of the things that I see, because we're going to speak about the good we're going to continue with the good in just a second, all right? But that's one of the things that it could be, right? We're going to the doctor's appointment and the doctor is trying their best to kind of isolate the situation. So, so we help the doctor by giving them information about ourselves, you know what I mean? And they do the test, they do the bloods, so we kind of tackle things at different angles. Those are my thoughts, and when I was with the GP yesterday, I said to him these things. I said, all right, because he said, take these tablets. I was like, okay, that's interesting, I want to know about it, but have we isolated everything yet? Not that I'm challenging him, but I'm like, and he's like, it's true, because we're putting a wound on a fire, we don't know what caused the fire. Like we're putting petrol on the fire or water on the fire, but we don't know what caused the fire. If there's something that's causing the fire but we don't address it, then we're just fighting something that ongoingly that we don't know. So that means we're going to be dependent on something.
That, I think that is the worry as well, because what you find is some people when they get older, they've got like literally a cabinet of different medicine, and I don't know, that scares me a little bit. it does scare me because you get, as you said, you get dependent on these things. What about the body can naturally heal itself if you give it the right things.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you can't take medication. Yes, you can, but what we don't want to do is be dependent on it and have like a cabinet of 50 different medications.
Yeah. So let's do everything that we can do.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Follow doctors' guidelines and help your doctor. And then we have the one and only Mama Sonia today.
Morning. Bless up to the whole of Huno.
I love it when you open your arms like that. I feel like you're giving us all a hug. We receive it.
We not better take it.
Yes,
we don't have a choice.
How you been, Mama Sonia? How you been keeping? I know, right? By force or by fire. You will receive my love. You receive my love and my adoration. So this is quite interesting. So Mama Sonia, how you been recently?
Very well. I saw my physiotherapist yesterday.
Oh, lovely.
And when he called, he said, Sonia, and I got up and I started walking.
Really?
Said, I see the difference in your walk.
Wow.
So I've been doing this stuff, and one of the exercises, they call it glutteridge. I do it, but sometimes it's a bit painful, so he asked me to do it. He was satisfied.
Beautiful.
But he said, you have an open appointment now.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
lovely.
You just keep going.
That's
If it reaches a stage where it's painful, just stop for a while.
Okay.
And
Good.
open appointment.
So you're using wisdom, yeah?
Yes.
Because you previously, I think last year at some point you had a fall, isn't it? And so you've been working your way back up to get your strength back, little by little. And I think that's the key thing that we learn on a Wellness Wednesday. It's always step by step.
Yes.
You know, and I know, Mama Sonia, you're a woman that you like to move, you like to walk, you like to dance, you love to talk. You know what I'm saying? Like to, you know.
And you know what? When I saw him before, he suggested the sit stand with the 3 kilogram dumbbell. So I told him I got it. So he said, you're just using one. I said, no, I'm using the 2. He said, the 2? I said, yes. And I said, I find it's much easier because usually when I just do it like this, my hands would be moved. But with the dumbbell, the 2 of them, it's not easy, you know.
Wow.
But it keep my hands. It keep me there.
Okay.
So he said,
are you that?
Are you that?
Sonia, open appointment.
Oh, nice.
Love it. That's good. We love to hear progress.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and today it's quite interesting you should say that because we're looking at the subject of cortisol, right? We know we should lift weights. We know it's good to run.
Yeah.
We know it's good to eat well.
And to walk. Yeah.
But the one thing that we don't know about is the stress hormone, as they call it, cortisol, right? And so far what we've gone through is that we've learned that it can affect your waistline, it can affect your face, it can affect you in different ways, even your neck, and literally it's something that if it could happen to anybody and affect anybody and lead to some very serious outcomes, you know, in terms of the high blood pressure, lifestyle illnesses. Cortisol. Why? Because the person is under a lot of stress, you know. So it was just before the time out, we kind of introduced it this morning, but I want to give you a few facts on the subject, facts and stats as we normally do on the show concerning the subject. And here's something that's quite interesting. 74% of UK adults reported feeling so stressed in the past year. 74%.
Whoa.
74%, guys. In the past year that they felt overwhelmed or unable to cope. That's from the Mental Health Foundation. 74%.
That's a lot, man. I hold it that.
Yeah.
People walking around this every day, sitting maybe on this table.
I don't know what's going on.
And don't know what's going on, right? If anyone asks me, I'm going to find out my cortisol results. But if anyone was to ask me, I would say I'm the most laid back person on the planet. And I think you would agree.
Yeah.
For those who are close to me.
Yes. But I think you do a lot of stuff, though. A lot of stuff. And I don't know how you do it, to be honest. That's why. But you're doing things to help yourself. And that is the
but it's good to check as well.
Okay, see, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have realized that. For me, everything is like roses and violin music. All right, but then she speaks.
No, not in a negative way, but because I know that, you know, as a person, you've got so many, you have a family, you have your responsibility for the church, you have your allotment, you have all these different things. I think you've got like a million things going on. And I even say to myself, how does he do it? So, but then the thing is, because you're a soldier and you just you do what you got to do, but maybe you don't realize.
See, now you just put a spin on it now. you was meant to say, yeah, man, you're so chilled. That wasn't the script, man.
Yeah. All right, that's how I see it, but it's not a negative.
No, but here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. So I don't see it like that.
Okay.
I don't see it that way. I don't see it as being very busy.
Yeah.
I see it as just life.
Life.
Life in. But probably the human body sees it
It's a
like that.
different way.
Yeah.
All right, but we've just learned to kind of function
Yeah.
under that.
Yes, sometimes,
You know,
yeah.
you have mothers who probably have many children, you know, that they're looking after, or you have single parents, right? You got people who've different working habits. They start early, they sleep late.
Yeah.
People who are studying and going to college, all these different things that they see as normal.
Yeah.
But the body, even though in their brain it's normal, the body's like, I'm helping you.
Yeah.
I'll help you, but cortisol level's high.
Yeah.
I've got you on high alert, bruh.
Yeah.
I got you high. The body's like, yeah, I got you, bruh. I got you, bruh. I got you. I got you. And you're like, you just doing your thing, right? You just like Matrix. You do your thing. Like, I got you. I got you. But the thing about it is over a period of time.
Yeah.
You know, and too much of anything is not good.
Yeah,
We always love the
it
breakfast
can
show.
take a toll on you.
You know,
yeah.
So that's 74% of UK adults.
That's a high
Then,
level.
then we got Mental Health Foundation stress data also links stress with behavior changes such as eating unhealthily, increasing drinking or smoking for some adults, all right? But they're eating unhealthily. So sometimes we need a bit of comfort, right? Because we're under a lot of stress.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe it's not a case that like we're like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. But because we're under stress, it's a you know, the cortisol's raised and we're in that kind of cycle.
Comfort eating.
Comfort eating.
That can be.
And it increase and it increase and it increase. More comfort and more comfort and more comfort.
And the person increasing.
Yeah.
But they're not happy with the situation. So those are a few facts and stacks. Can I give you guys one more?
Yeah, go
One
ahead,
last
go
one.
ahead.
All right, here we go, right? It says like this. HSE reports 22.1 million working days lost in Great Britain
I was going to
in 2022 to 2024 due to work-related stress, depression or anxiety. 22.1 million working days.
Yeah.
So people report that I can't come in because I'm stressed.
Yeah, just imagine, because I was even going to say that, because the fact is, you said 74%. If they're stressed, then that means that a lot of them not going to work, and that, as you said, that costs money, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But we need to know that your health comes first at the end of the day.
So that was 74% in the UK. Imagine the world. Imagine Africa. Imagine, I don't know, for some reason I feel like Africa, cortisol's cortisol, man. It go be working with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know that in Ghana, everyone, everyone's grinding, they're grinding, right? Because we need to work out, like, to make structure and systems, and everyone's just going at it. So this is something that I think we should all kind of consider, all right, when we're looking at the subject of cortisol. All right, but in the end, cortisol is inherently not bad. But now I wanted to see if we got some feedback here, because we asked before timeout, we gave a morning coffee question, and we asked everybody, when you hear, if you could just read it again.
Okay, yes. So the morning coffee question is, for those who missed it before, it is, when you hear the word cortisol, what comes to mind first? So is it A, stress, B, belly fat, C, hormones, D, I've heard the word but don't really know what it means. Yeah, so shall I read that again? I'll read that again. The morning coffee question is, when you hear the word cortisol, what comes to mind first? A, stress, B, belly fat, C, hormones, D, I've heard the word but don't really know what it means. Let us know, please.
Yep, let us know. Please, we'd love to hear from you. We actually have some results here from our Breakfast Show broadcast, where we've had some very interesting responses on this word cortisol. So we're taking it out, we're taking it away from the jogging, we're taking it away from the eating. We're just looking at the invisible force that we cannot see called stress, that is impacting this hormone, once again, that we cannot see until we start having symptoms. And looking in the Breakfast Show broadcast poll, we're looking at the results, and it's quite interesting because 10% said they hear it's related to stress, the same as belly fat. 20% said it was they have never heard of it before. However, we have 60% of those who voted said it's related to hormones. So I think the Breakfast Show, those in the Breakfast Show broadcast are usually quite a health conscious bunch, kind of in tune with it. But you can see it's something it covers all of these 3 different areas: stress, belly fat, and hormones. But definitely it is a hormone. So guys, let us know your thoughts. Have you had an experience with dealing with cortisol? Maybe you've gone for a test. Maybe you've seen some of the results that we've spoken about. You've been feeling fatigued. You're someone that you've had weight gain, and you can see it's been related to cortisol. Share your thoughts with us. Share your thoughts. We're discovering this hormone together today, and we're trying to kind of demystify it a bit, and just to get us to think, the trajectory that I want to be on, could cortisol be helping me or hindering me?
Sorry to interrupt, just to add something.
Yes, please.
Yes.
You're welcome.
That's why it's always better for you to have something like to do, a hobby or an activity. Not to get your body tired. But when you are doing something, you can relieve all the stress that you have in that day. I'm going to give an example. I go to the gym. So every time I go to the gym, for me, it's just like...
relief.
Yeah, it's release.
I don't get tired after the workout.
Yes.
I feel more energized.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful. Yeah. So I like that. So having a hobby. So relief stress. One of the things I think we've spoken about in the Breakfast Show, one of my hobbies is gardening. Some people are like, why are you you like gardening? I like gardening. So we have going to the gym. So I think maybe it's a thing of being intentional about it as well. We know that we have a stress-filled life. Our sound man, he's very good at that. He said, Brian said, like, I know I've had a long day, so I'm going to go gym. And after he goes gym, he feels really nice. He feels relieved. What is your hobby? Maybe your thing is your personal faith. You go to church, you go home, and then you go to work. Maybe you need to add an additional hobby just to help you to unwind as well. Don't get me wrong, being a church is what very unwinds you. But maybe you need to add something like going into nature, walking on some grass. Do you know what I'm saying? Grounding, right?
I remember you said that you did that. And then I even looked on YouTube, and they said how it just affects you. It just really relieves stress. It calms you down. I'm going to try it.
Yeah. So, so got different hobbies. Hey, Mama Sonia.
Walking is mine.
Yes. Yeah.
I love to walk. And I'm looking forward to challenging Muswell Hill again.
Oh, the Strava thing.
Huh? Muswell Hill.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, you mean going up?
And
wow.
While you're walking, you're looking at nature.
Yeah.
That was a really ambitious stare that you gave just a second ago.
Yeah.
When?
If there was epic music, that was the moment to cut to it. I'm just saying, you had this really, you looked into that was you could see Muswell Hill in your eyes. You're licking your lips. I conquer you.
Yes.
I conquer you. I reduce my cortisol at the same time. That's what I said.
Yeah, man.
All right, so
wonderful. Oh, we do have, actually, do we have comments? Oh no, I think we're up to, listen. Oh, anonymous, there's an anonymous saying good morning BFS.
Morning.
Yeah, so morning whoever you are. And Caribbean Christian said this show I'm gonna learn a lot. Big up Mama Sonia, grand rising to you.
Grand rising.
Yeah. And Camille says good morning BSF.
morning.
Morning.
Yeah, God bless you all. Have a lovely day. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. We also got a comment there in our Breakfast Show broadcast over there. Let's hear it.
Oh, from David?
That's good.
I think it means stress.
Okay.
I think it means stress. Something, it could be something to do with stress, or like how to deal with it and not let it build up. To be honest, that's what I think it means. But it could be something else, but I think it's mainly stress. I think it's stress. Cortisol is something to do with stress.
Okay, thank you so much for that. All right, we're taking apart today. All right, and it's good to hear everyone's feedback and their thoughts on this subject. So let's have a look at the good. All right, slide number 4, the good in terms of cortisol. So why we need cortisol. All right, so just in case we start to paint cortisol as the bad guy because we're hearing all of the things that's going wrong, right? Water can be a bad guy. If you drink too much water, you get, I keep forgetting that word, but there's a word if you drink too much water where your body gets intoxicated, like with water, and you just mess you up, man. Yeah, and we're 85% water, right? Something like that. All right, so look, the good, why we need cortisol. So it mobilizes on energy, so it helps the body respond to physical and emotional stress. So it balances our energy out, regulates fuel, helps the body to use glucose energy, so it uses it properly, yeah? Controls inflammation. We know we have a lot of problems with inflammation, especially with our diets, etc. Cortisol has anti-inflammatory effects on acute situations. Supports blood pressure. It contributes to normal blood pressure regulation. Hello, wakes you up. It supports the morning alertness rhythm. So that time when you need to get up,
just up.
Yes,
yep.
The cortisol.
That's it. It helps you focus, helps you act, fight or flight. Cortisol's there. You know what I mean? It's there to, you know what I mean, to make us ready. Exactly. Otherwise, those of you who struggle to get out of bed in the morning, you remain struggling. There wouldn't even be any struggle. Thanks to cortisol, we at least have a chance. And it depends on whether our brain will allow it to do its thing or not. You know what I'm saying? So that's the good part of cortisol. All right. And here's the other thing now. The ugly, all right, the bad and the ugly, all right, so that's number 5. Yep, the bad and the ugly. So we've realized the good, the bad and the ugly. I think many of you probably already have an idea, all right, but we're just going to list them. Why? Because some of you are joining us and maybe you are not aware yet of the things we touched on earlier. So the bad is poor sleep or waking up tired. So some of you, your cortisol level is so high, you are inbred and your eyes can't close. Your eyes can't close. Your eyes cannot close. You're literally staying up late, and it could be cortisol. Yep. So poor sleep, waking up tired. So you rest, and you wake up and you're still tired. That's cortisol out of control. Cravings for sugar, caffeine, or comfort food, as we said earlier. Irritability, anxiety, low mood, or emotional overload. You know what? This is interesting. That one. Maybe sometime, because maybe you got that person, you know, or that manager in the office who's always angry. He's angry. He's angry. You know, what do we used to call him? I don't know, Nigel Ned or something like that. And maybe it could be a cortisol issue. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Maybe you got someone in you're studying with and they're on the edge. It could be cortisol. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you gotta be like, bruv, you need to get your cortisol checked out, mate.
Yeah, and not only that, they're just eating snacks.
And it could be a cortisol. So sometimes out of love, like, you know, we need to be like, maybe we should check the cortisol levels. Do you know what I mean? Because we're not regulating ourselves properly, right? The bad and the ugly, irritability, brain fog, difficulty focusing, or memory struggles.
Yeah. Walnuts.
That's always a thing, isn't it? We always talk about walnuts.
I still lose my walnuts.
Yeah, I do.
This is why you're so sharp, Mama Sonia. This is why you're so. As soon as you heard about it, you just on it like that, and the rest of us, I've just been declining. I'm just going. What you say again? Where am I? Oh yeah, walnuts. Yeah, okay. You know, but you got it and you on it. You're on it. You know. So, but yeah, brain fog. So maybe it's not a case that you are. You know, it's your age or anything like that. No, maybe it's just a case of cortisol, right? So difficulty focusing, memory struggles, you're studying, maybe you're studying so hard, you're doing late nights, studying, writing. Don't get me wrong, I'm someone that's all about grafting. But if you're doing it for a very long period of time and that cortisol switch is not going down, you ain't switching it off. Eventually you come to a point where we're hurting ourselves. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
To retain information is going to be difficult. Digestive issues, tension, headaches, jaw, shoulder tightness, or muscle tension. I know that one. I'm in that list, man. That muscle. It's the legs, man. It's the legs. Seriously, the legs. I don't know. Then after higher blood pressure risk and poor recovery over time. So even when you do have an injury or something like that, it takes time to recover.
Longer.
So this is cortisol out of that. That's the bad and the ugly. So if you're feeling stressed, feeling stressed doesn't mean you have diagnosed cortisol disorder, but it can be a warning light on your dashboard telling you the engine is running too hot. So take these into mind, okay? There's something that we're going to be talking about in just a moment called Cushing's syndrome. All right, we're going to touch on it very, very, very briefly. And we're just trying to set these alarm bells, not alarm bells, because that brings anxiety and that raises your cortisol.
Yeah.
But we just want to kind of bring this awareness in the subject, right? Because today's subject is something that we cannot see. We cannot see. We can only tell by our lifestyle, and then we can go and get tested when we get an opportunity to, you know. So consider this, all right, and hopefully this will help you on your merry way. If you are in the Breakfast Show broadcast, I left the poll up to understand, to hear what you think cortisol is when you first hear about it. The Breakfast Show broadcast is there on your screen at BFS Broadcast. Just download the Telegram app, all right, and please share your thoughts, share your views on the subject of cortisol this morning. All right, cortisol. Say that 10 times. Cortisol.
Now you bite your tongue.
Yeah, bite your tongue. Listen, I don't want that. I've raised my cortisol levels.
That's yeah.
Everything's cortisol now. Everything happened like your neighbor that drive you crazy. Cortisol.
Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna give over to the cortisol, man. Are you testing me? You're testing me, but you know I'm gonna worship. My cortisol level's gonna go down. I'm gonna preserve myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Today we are going to have a test in just a moment to see how likely the levels of your cortisol could be as a test we've put together today. All right, but before we do that, I want us to have a moment together. I want us to have a moment of reflection. I want us to have a tranquil moment of peace. We're gonna stabilize our cortisol this morning.
Going to lower it.
Yeah, stabilize.
Okay.
Because we don't want to eliminate him. Remember, he's still our friend.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Still want him around.
Yeah, we still want him around.
We have to be wise.
Yeah, but it's that friend you can't have over in your house all the time.
That's it.
You need to leave and go home. So today we're going to keep that balanced relationship.
All right.
So everyone, we're going to play some soothing music. As you wake up today, behold the picture of a neurological peaceful state.
Oh, beautiful.
That's it. Yeah, you can switch it.
I'm going to do my breathing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, do your breathing. Go ahead. That's it. Let us soak it. Oh, look at that image. Our neurological states right now are at 1. If you're in a country where it's nighttime, don't worry. Just look at the picture. And if you're in a country right now, in the city of London, just know the tranquil waves are reaching you in this very moment. Life is busy. Oh, it's so busy. It's just so busy. But guess what? We have peace. Deb, stop laughing. I'm having a stop. I'm trying to control the cortisol here, Debs. Look, okay, look. Breakfast, look. There it's on the screen. Look. We have the right breakfast. The good food. Yeah. Stop pointing. Just enjoy the moment. You gotta stop it. Just. All right, put your hands out, everyone. Stop pointing at the food. That's it. And let it rain down on us. I'm feeling good right now. Cortisol is my friend, but I will switch him off. I will switch him off again. Why are you laughing like this? Is a serious moment.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it is.
Okay. Yeah. So let it rain down on us, guys. Yeah. So soothing. So relaxing.
That food looks good though.
Stop looking at the food. Okay, we'll go finish this. Now my cortisol's rising now.
Okay, sorry. All right,
are you guys finished? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for taking me seriously. Thank you. There we go. We've got to let it rain down. Okay. If I could get my cortisol in the morning time, despite all the roughage and the confusion of this life, release the cortisol. Everyone must know I feel peace and tranquility on my breakfast show. Okay, that's enough. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, I had to get one out of the system. Oh, look at the steam. Look at that.
Oh,
the way we
lovely.
set the waves and the energy.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah.
A new day.
Yeah.
Fresh start.
Yeah.
Liking it.
Why you guys do that, man?
What?
As soon as the food appears on the screen, you guys are like coming out of it and you just start pouring at
Yeah,
the
but
screen.
it looked good though.
I know it looks good, but you're supposed to be in the moment. Like,
All right.
All right then. Next time.
Yeah.
you're meant to be.
Next time.
Well, it's your fault. Why did you allow the music? Why did you allow the good food to come on there? to
It's
distract
soothing
us?
images. It's soothing.
It's all good. It's okay. I'll behave.
Well, you know what? You know what helps to manage our cortisol? Is laughter. It's good to laugh.
It is.
Yes.
It's good medicine.
It's good medicine, all right? So speaking about laughter, we want to be laughing throughout our life, right? We don't want to live a life that where everything's dull and dreary, right? So look, we're going to look at some of the interesting things about cortisol through life. Okay, with cortisol through life, and just to touch on age, all right? Because some people are younger, some people are much older, and obviously the more older we are, usually we have a higher risk of certain health challenges. However, nowadays we find that younger people are having the health challenges that older people used to have, and cortisol could be a real issue. So looking at age as we get older, recovery becomes more important. The same stress may take longer to bounce back from. So another thing is morning light, sleep routine, movement and boundaries matter more with age. So when I was younger, I would just flip out of bed. I'm like ready for the next mission. Now you're older, maybe you need a bit more of a routine. Actually, I used to have a routine when I was younger. I don't know about you, but I used to have a routine like I'll get up, I'll splash water in my face, then I'll brush my teeth, then I'll have a shower, and then I'd slip, you know what I mean? So, but as we get older, we need more routine so we can have that calmness, that harmony,
Yeah.
before we go and face the outside world.
Yeah.
It's a big one. Men, stress may show up as irritability, withdrawal, poor sleep, work pressure, blood pressure strain, belly weight or low motivation. The I am fine habit can hide body signals. Yeah. Men are like this.
Yeah. They'll say it's all right, and
It's
it's
all
really
right,
not.
because it is all right.
Is
I don't even want no one to cry for me.
it?
Isn't it, Brian? Like this. Come on, this me just getting on with it.
Just get on.
Just
with
get
it.
on with it.
I'm a man.
I'm a dude, man. It's just
Yeah.
It's just wired that way, right? And so we could be in cortisol valley, the shadow of death. I mean, that's a bit of an extreme, but the valley. We could be in the valley of cortisol,
Okay.
and we're like we're not saying nothing.
Yeah.
So women, stress can interact with sleep, menstrual cycle changes, premenopause, that thing kicking off early. Menopause, caregiving and workload can be increasing the cortisol, cravings, sleep disruption, fatigue and emotional overload can feel more layered because several systems are involved. Because women like to do a lot, women are capable of a lot. Imagine God, brought Eve to Adam, right? Because he's like, the guy ain't complete. So that means she got a lot more going on with it, a lot more to offer. So we got to manage. So for women, stress does not happen in a vacuum. It can interact with your sleep, hormones, and daily responsibilities. So let's be mindful of these things. Let's be mindful of our age. Let's have this in our mind. There is something out there called cortisol. There's not just like fast food, burgers, and junk food. There's cortisol in my system that I need to be aware to regulate, because it could be affecting me and I don't even know. It's unseen, all right, but see our lifestyle, so we can regulate. We need cortisol, it's our friend, but we need to be mindful of that. All right, guys? So look, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do something right now. We're going to do something quite interesting, where we're going to find out if you are, how loud is your stress alarm, your cortisol alarm? We're going to go into it right now. We're going to find out how loud it is. Okay. Are you guys ready for this? We're going to go into it. I'm really excited about this. I've been waiting to test this out on you guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What's it called? We got a message there from Tutor.
Yeah, she says she thinks it's stress. That's what she thinks of
When she hears cortisol. Okay, cool. And that's some part. Hi, Tutor. Is that your true soldier?
Yes.
Oh, good and
Prayer
faithful.
group sister, yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go into this now as we look at your stress alarm. So what's going to happen, this is not a medical diagnosis, it is a listener awareness tool. So if symptoms are present, severe or unusual, speak to a GP or qualified clinician. All right, please remember to do that. Remember, I'm just your robust presenter, presenting robust ideas to the masses, and I'm not your physician. I'm just your friend. Okay, so we're going to go into it right now. Okay, and as we go into it, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, A, B, C, and D. And what you're going to do is you're going to note down your answer. And in the end, depending on which letter you choose, there's going to be a score for us to find out where you are on the scale, on how your system is working. All right. So guys, get a note. You might want to put a note in the chat. So maybe when you answer, you'll put the letter in the chat, and that way you can count them afterwards at the end. Okay, and we're gonna get ready to go into this. So just get ready to choose A, B, C, or D. Okay, guys, ready?
Okay.
All right, we're gonna start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question 1. Let's go.
Okay.
Debs. Oh, sorry. You ready, Debs? You're gonna read it.
Oh yeah. Okay, so question 1, morning energy. When you wake up, how do you usually feel? A, refreshed and ready. B, a bit slow but okay. C, tired even after sleep. Or D, wired, anxious or exhausted before the day starts.
All right,
Which
guys.
one?
So put your letter there. A, B, C, or D. All right, put it there. Let's see what you have to say. All right, A, B, C, or D. And in the end, we're going to... So you could put let me just help you. Q... 1A, 1B, 1C, or 1D. So at least in case you want to see what particular question it was.
Okay.
Then we know. So 1A, 1B, or 1C. And let's go for number 2. Okay. You okay? All right, good.
Okay, so question 2, the stress response. When something stressful happens, how quickly do you calm down? Is it A, quite quickly, B, it takes a little while, C, it stays with me for hours, or D, I carry it into the whole day or night?
Ooh, that's an interesting one. That's an interesting one. Okay, guys. So stress response. So when something stressful happens, how quickly do you calm down? A, quite quickly. B, it takes a little while. C, it stays with me for hours. Or D, I carry it into the whole day. You know, this might even be related to personality as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah.
You know, because some people's personality, like they just processing stuff. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? They just process it. The brain just processes it.
Don't get over it.
Yeah. So 2A.
Get it over with.
Yep, 2A, 2B, or 2D. I've written my response there.
Yeah.
Let's go for question number 3.
Okay. So question 3 is about sleep.
Yep.
How is your sleep lately? Is it A, mostly good, B, occasionally disrupted, C, often broken or restless, or D, I struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up too early? That D is a very long one. Okay, D is I struggle to fall asleep, stay asleep, or wake up too early. So which one is it for you?
How is your sleep? You know, I wish I could ask, because I could probably answer how deep is your sleep.
Yeah.
Because when I sleep, when it comes to sleep, I'm gone.
Me too, you know.
I'm gone. You ain't seeing me.
Once me put my head on the pillow.
Yeah.
That's it.
I used to be like that, not so much.
That's
like
it.
sleep,
Seriously.
yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's why
So you
even
just
like when I
go.
go in, I make sure just do all that I have to do.
Yeah.
And then chill out, because I know once this head hit the pillow,
It's gone. It's over.
that's it.
So, how was your sleep lately? All right. Mostly good. So I think good would be like, you know, you drift into a sleep and you go into a deep sleep and you come back out refreshed.
Yeah.
Occasionally disturbed. Actually, you know what? I think I know which one is going to be my one, actually. Yeah. Occasionally disturbed. So, you know, if you have a habit of drinking liquids before bedtime,
yeah.
that could be a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
That could be a big problem.
Bathroom breaks.
Yeah, bathroom breaks. I remember like when I was younger, that never used to happen. I'm like, dude, that's got a certain age. I'm like, this, or maybe I get thirsty in the night. I don't know. But C, often broken by rest or restless. So you can't, you just can't, you just feel, you don't feel good. You know what I mean? You keep waking up and you stay up at night for like hours. Your eyes are still open, but you're supposed to be sleeping. Or D, I struggle to fall asleep. Eyes are just open. Or wake up too early. So 3A, 3B, 3C, or 3D. Okay, now let's go for, was that 3? Oh, that was 3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I put the wrong one there. Let me put there. All right, let's go for number 4, Debs.
Okay, number 4. Oh, I was actually going by ABC. Okay, yeah, so question 4 is cravings. Okay, so when stressed, what happens to your eating? A, no major change. B, I snack a little more. C, I crave sugar, caffeine, or comfort food. Or is it D, I feel out of control with cravings?
Wow. The human body is a complex thing,
Yeah.
It's a complex thing. So for A, for B, or for D. For A, for B, or for C, or for D. All right, put it there, guys. Yeah, I don't even realize that I'm getting stressed. I don't know. Am I stressed? I guess I am stressed. I don't know. He's like, yes, you are, dude. All right, let's see number 5. 4A, 4B, or 4C, or 4D. Now let's go for number 5.
Okay. So number 5 is about body tension. So the question is, how often do you feel tension in your body? Is it A, rarely, B, sometimes, C, often, D, is it most days? Shoulders, jaw, back, headaches, or stomach tension? Let me read D again. So is it most days? Shoulder, jaw, back, headaches?
You said D, number 5, right?
Oh yeah, but
Okay.
but the last one.
Oh, the last one. Okay,
because
sorry,
it's
sorry.
quite a loaded one, so that's
sorry,
why I want to.
thank you.
Yeah, I want to read that again.
Yeah.
So question 5D is it most days? Shoulders, jaw, back, headaches, or stomach tension?
All right.
Interesting.
5A, 5B, 5C,
Tension.
or 5D. How often do you feel tension in your body?
Tension.
Like when you feel a little bit achy.
Yeah.
Like the
there.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's these legs, man. It's in the legs. Like, I keep saying it's like this leg's become my kryptonite. I don't know what's going on.
More
For
strength training more.
I think so. But the thing is, that's the thing. Even if strength training feels like it's vulnerable. Do you know what I mean? Like it's pushing too far.
I hear
So
that.
I'm like, man, what's going on with that? All right, let's go to number 6, man.
Okay.
All right.
So number 6 is about mood.
All right.
Okay, the question is, how has your mood been? Has it been A, steady, B, a little up and down, C, more irritable, anxious, or low than usual, or is it D, I feel emotionally overloaded or numb?
Yeah.
Which one?
This is good because it's a self-analysis.
Yeah.
And maybe like one of our listeners or even those of us who are here right now, we could be like, you know what? Yeah, actually, I have been I feel overwhelmed. You know what I mean? I feel like, you know what I mean? So it's a good one. Because sometimes, like I said, like with my case, right? I think everything's okay.
Yeah.
But then when we start to deep it, it's like, I have been feeling overwhelmed, but I just keep forgetting that I do.
Yeah.
So it's a good one.
Because you soldier on, isn't it? You're on auto.
I'm using my case as an example, but like even our listeners are listening right now, and maybe they've got so used to taking care of the family, children, or anything, or putting up with the work scenario or school scenario that it seems like it's nothing. But when you get asked this question, it's those moments in between when you're not busy that you realize, I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed. So yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. So that was 6A, 6B, 6D, or 6D. Yeah. Let's go to number 7.
Okay.
2 more.
All right. Number 7. Okay.
Focus and memory.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Focus and memory. That's right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right. So it says, how is your concentration? Is it A, clear, B, occasionally distracted, C, often foggy, or is it D, I struggle to focus or remember simple things?
Oh boy.
Okay.
I hope that's not me putting D.
Okay. So which one is it? Okay.
I don't struggle. I'm not distracted.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not clear.
That's the thing.
Okay.
Well, I am clear daily to cognitively function. Let me see. So 7A, 7B, 7C, or 7D, guys. Put your answer down and let's go to the last one, which is 8.
Okay. Question 8 is about recovery. The question is, after a busy or stressful day, how well do you recover? Is it A, I recover well? B, I need some rest? C, it takes me a long time? Or is it D, I feel like I never fully recover?
That's tough, man. That's tough, man. That's tough. After a busy, stressful day. You know what? I think I know my one. I'm going to put it there. All right, guys. So 8A, 8B, 8C, or 8D. I'm throwing my one in the chat now so I can actually see it. All right, we've got some responses already there. I think Camille was hitting them one at a time.
Yeah.
So put your answers down, guys. So let's see. We're going to have a look at the outcomes right now. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay, so the outcomes. All right. This is going to be strong. If you got, so if you want to calculate them, sorry, before I forget, if you want to calculate them, then A's equals 0 points, B equals 1 point, C equals 2 points, D equals 3 points. All right. A equals 0 points, B equals 1 point, C equals 2 points, and D equals 3 points. All right. So make your calculation. So A equals 0 points, B equals 1 point, C equals 2 points, and D equals 3 points. So add your numbers together now, guys. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. No, I don't think this is real. I don't think this is true. All right. Have you got your numbers?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I need to readjust mine. I feel that mine is. I think I was too generous. I can't be.
You think so?
I think so. I think I was too generous. Or maybe it's just how I react to certain things. But let's see.
Okay.
Are you nice
right.
music?
Yeah.
Are you ready to find out your results?
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's do this.
All right.
Moment of truth.
Okay. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say I'm 7 points, man. I don't believe I'm 5 points. I'm gonna say I'm 7 points. I can't be. All right. So here's the results, guys. What did you get, Debs?
I got 8.
8. What did you get, Mama Sonia? Let me see yours. Oh wow. 1. You scored 1. You didn't do number 4, Ma. So I'm gonna give you 2. So you scored 2. All right. So these are the results. The results are in. Okay. If you scored 0 to 6, which I just missed, you're a balanced responder. You may experience normal stress, but your recovery systems seem to be working reasonably well. Keep protecting sleep, movement, food quality, prayer, reflection, and rest. If you got 7 to 12, which is me, pressure building. Stress may be starting to affect your body or behavior. This is a time to make small changes before the alarm gets loud. What did you get?
No, because I got 8. So
Okay.
I'm just like in the beginning.
Isabel got 8. Camille got 3. Sarah got 6, so she's with us.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's not. She's in the other group. All right. 8 for Camille. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're kicking off. Tutor.
There's been lots going on.
There's been lots going on. Then we have, if you got 13 to 18, you're an overworked stress system. Your stress load may be affecting sleep, cravings, mood, focus, or body tension. This is a good time to take stress management seriously and consider speaking to a professional if it persists.
Okay.
It's good that we're catching it, right?
It's
good that we're catching it.
Yeah,
See, this is what we're talking about, right?
It's good.
Then 19 to 24. You're up there. This is red alert. Your body may be showing signs of significant stress overload. This is not a diagnosis, but is a strong sign to slow down.
Yeah.
Seek support and speak to the GP or health professional if symptoms persist. All right, guys. So look, there you go. There you have it. There are the numbers
This is
right
really
there.
good.
Yeah. I remember it's not a medical diagnosis, but I think it causes us to reflect to see what's going on.
Definitely.
Because in this life, everything is moving. What did Tutor got 6 points?
Yeah.
Okay, we're all quite low. Let me see.
Oh, there's so many. Do you want me to read them all out?
I know, right? But I think we have to keep moving because, but guys, know your number, all right? And please speak to your professional, all right? This is it. So just basically before because we're gonna get ready to wrap up very shortly, all right? I wanted to see if I can get another song in there. No, we're gonna go straight into it right now as we go into the final stretch of the program. Remember, this is all to help. This is just to this is to elevate our thoughts.
Yes.
All right. We're not health professionals here, but we're giving you something to think about, and you can work with your doctor, with your specialist. You know the things to communicate to your specialist so they can do tests and see how you're getting on. Yeah. That's what we're doing. I don't want to walk around with high cortisol and after you're like, eat, and you wonder, where'd they come from? No, we're catching the things now.
I think it's really important as well to find pockets of time to relax.
Yeah.
They need to sometimes have that time just to relax, and and especially when you're taking your lunch break, when you have your your lunch. I mean, you can have a little bit of a walk and just like to sit quietly and relax and just to stop everything racing in your brain. Sometimes rest alone is good.
And if you can actually, when you're on your break from work, get out of the work environment. Get out of the work environment for a walk. And
do you know what gets on my nerves? Do you know what gets on my nerves? I tell you, you might be able to relate to this. This is what gets on my nerves, yeah? When you're the driver in a car and you drive for time, you drive, and then the person next to you sleeping.
Oops.
And afterwards, they wake up after age and they're like, I feel so tired, and they look at you.
Yeah. And they've been sitting there sleeping.
After you're doing all the hard work.
After you're doing all the hard work.
I'm like, that raises my cortisol. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see me for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I've been here focused on the road so we don't crash. Are you telling me how tired you are? My cortisol gonna be like, hey.
And you're like, really?
Really? And they look like, gosh, I feel so tired.
So what you say?
Oh my days.
But you know what? The fact that they're sleeping, first of all, I think, my driving is soothing.
Yeah.
But then for them to come and tell me that's not nice. That ain't nice.
So we need to manage our cortisol wisely, guys. This is a thing this is a mission that we all have, to manage our cortisol wisely. Okay, so I want to share this with you right now as we go into it. And guys, please remember to hold on to remember your number. Okay, this is really important. We want you to do well with our thoughts here. How to manage your cortisol wisely. So first thing is, I think it's number, let's see which one it is. I think it's number 8. Why is it messing up on my screen?
It's easy.
Okay, thank you. Nice one, number 9. Yeah. All right. So how to manage your cortisol wisely is sleep first, protect bedtime and wake time. Protect bedtime and wake time. And I saw this clip for a businessman, and he says the person who is early to sleep, early to rise. Keeps something.
I know the it says early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's the same.
Yeah. Sometimes we up in there scrolling, doing for nothing, like watching Netflix, thinking that we're breaking through. Netflix already made their money.
That's it.
All right, and our cortisol levels are high.
And no sleep.
And then we complain when we wake up early. We're the ones that we stayed up watching, engaged.
Yeah.
Binge watching. Binge. Oh, let me do one more series. Let me do one more episode. They trick us like that, right? You got the rest of your life ahead of you, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? And like, you just want to do everything in one night.
They have made it.
They've made it, and then you won't wake, and we have to wake up early. No, what's that? How's it go?
Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise.
There you go. So sleep first, okay? Reduce late night scrolling.
From school,
Reduce late night scrolling and stressful conversations immediately before bed. Yeah, don't get that person that gets on your nerves over the phone. Don't talk to them. All right, not before bed. Not before bed. Yeah,
protect your cortisol.
Yeah, get morning light where possible to support circadian rhythm. So get morning sunlight when you wake up in the morning. Breathe on purpose. NHS breathing guidance recommends gentle, regular breathing, like we did before, and then you start pointing at the picture and continuing for several minutes for stress, anxiety, and panic.
Yeah.
We forget to breathe.
You have to breathe in from the abdominal.
Yeah. So look, guys, even right now, guys, inhale. Right, 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Okay, we're good. All right, so breathe is not woo-woo. It's a biological way to tell your brain you are not being chased by a bear. So,
All right.
So it's soothing. All right.
Yeah,
Next one, move, do not punish. Walking, stretching, gardening, dancing, or light strength work, like Brian said, work can help regulate stress. And like you touched here on the table of justice, if someone is already exhausted, a brutal workout may not be the wisest first step. Recovery matters. All right. Eat to stabilize. So your cortisol. So good thing to have in the breakfast is eggs, Greek yogurt, fish, chicken, beans or tofu. If you're on the Breakfast Show broadcast, you saw the clip that we shared yesterday about yogurts. Not all yogurts are created equally.
Yeah.
Lady Jazz, if you haven't seen it yet, check that out because I was revolted. Use fiber-rich carbohydrates, oats, beans, lentils, vegetables, and whole grains. Okay, magnesium-rich foods, pumpkin seeds that was touched on, nuts, leafy greens, and dark chocolate in moderation. Right. Omega-3 foods like salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, chia. We've got all this good food in it. Vitamin C foods, citrus peppers, berries, and kiwi. These help to stabilize our cortisol. Watch caffeine on an empty stomach. It may make you jittery, anxious, or weird. Or wired, sorry. Produce constant sugar spikes and ultra-processed snacking. These can reinforce the stress craving cycle. When you go to bed, reduce the noise, prayer, quiet reflection.
Stress tools.
Tools, walking outside, planned rest, better boundaries, fewer unnecessary commitments, and less digital overload.
And ask for support if you need it.
Ask for support, exactly. Talk things out.
Yeah.
So look, guys, you know, you can't supplement your way out of a life with no recovery.
Yeah.
You can take as much supplements you want. If you don't rest properly, like like Brian touched on, if you go to the gym, you know, and you don't rest, you're just tricking yourself. So just to wrap it up now, so cortisol is not your enemy. It helps you wake up, focus, immobilize energy, inflammation, support blood pressure, and survive pressure in general. But when modern life forces you into chronic emergency mode, that helpful alarm system can become overworked. You know, when they do those fire alarm tests at work, and they do it so often that you just like,
yeah.
We know them ones, isn't it? It's like, it's like,
there it goes again.
Is it? Yeah. So that's our cortisol. Cortisol is always like that. It's just like, okay, everything's just going to start falling apart. So the good cortisol helps you wake up, focus, respond. All these different great things. Too much stress for too long is not good. Serious cortisol imbalance or long-term stress overload should not be ignored and may need proper medical advice. Please, if you're going to do blood work, just ask. Look, can you please put a tick there for a cortisol check?
Yeah.
Talk cortisol check. I also told him to check my testosterone. Because of my age that I'm in now, I've been doing the work of God for a very long time. But now I've reached another stage of my life. God has been good to me. God has kept me fresh and young and all the rest of it. I'm so grateful. However, the reality is I'm living in a physical body and I need to make sure now to see how things are going. Exactly. So just to finish up, remember the golden rule from today's show. You cannot out-supplement a chaotic lifestyle. Cortisol is not the villain. The real villain is a life with no recovery or no relaxation, no extra breath. So take a breath, take a walk, and be kind to yourself today. All right, guys. So I think this has been great. I think we got it.
It has been. I forgot to say that too. Did say good morning and God bless all of us and God bless you too.
God bless you.
Sorry.
Bless you too.
Yes, but you've given us something to think about.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes,
Very
for sure.
important.
I'll be on my healthcare assistant about this. It's like one day I went to Sarah. I said, "Full blood count, please."
That's it.
She did it.
She did it.
Everything.
Yeah, everything.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
That's the one. Yeah.
All right.
That's it.
Guys, this has been your breakfast show. Coming up at 9 o'clock, we're going to have a word with Let There Be Light with Bishop Allen this morning, which is going to definitely set you up and invigorate you to focus on your day and to go out there and win. I hope the information shared with you today will definitely add to you, and please share it with somebody else. If you're not in the breakfast show broadcast, please join the breakfast show broadcast. Go into Telegram and search what, Debs?
At BFS broadcast. I was just unaware.
You're swallowing.
Yeah. At BFS broadcast, please.
All right, that's a breakfast show broadcast where we continue our shenanigans and we share the information that we cover, and you get to share and give feedback as well. All right. If you want to send me an email, go to producer@libertyradio.co.uk, producer@libertyradio.co.uk. Send me an email, say, Robert, me not like your shirt, you know. I'll be like, okay, God bless you. Robert, you know, you have to talk about this, you know, like Mama Sonia going, you have to talk about black pepper. I'm like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, so feel free to contact my email, producer@libertyradio.co. Other than that, there's gonna be no live show tomorrow. I'm gonna be going away. My son has a school trip, and they asked the parents to come here as well to Chesterton. Yeah, so it's gonna be nice.
Nice
so I'll be there.
time as well.
Yeah. So if there's any particular breakfast show you want to see replayed on tomorrow's show, let us know in the breakfast show broadcast. That's what we do.
Okay,
Other than that, thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, thank you, Brian. You've been a great man of sound. You're awesome. Thank you, Debs.
Thank you so much.
And thank you, dear listeners, for putting up with my condition. Until next time, ciao for now.
Ciao.
Bye.
Okay, guys, I really hope you enjoyed that show and you actually captured that breakfast show Vim. We laugh, we joke, we learn, and we equip ourselves for day-to-day life. If you want to see more, guess what? We're actually live with a live chat and a live video feed Monday to Fridays on libertyradio.co.uk from 8 a.m. in the morning. So don't miss a breakfast show beat. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and definitely connect online. And I'd like to see you there on the show. Type your name in, communicate on the morning. If you didn't already, we're also on Instagram. Check us out on Official Liberty Radio on Instagram. There's so much happening on that platform. Definitely go check it out. And I'd love to see you there. All right, have a good one.